Welcome to We Time Convo's Thanksgiving episode. Join me, Debbie,
and Liza,
as we dish about our family traditions, uncover how Thanksgiving is celebrated around the world, spoiler, not everyone has turkey, and embark on a hilarious quest to find the best pumpkin pie because life's too short for a bad dessert.
Yes, it is.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Happy Thanksgiving. It's Thanksgiving Day.
Yes. So thanks for joining us on this very happy occasion of bringing Liza. Do you?
I do. What better way to get together with family with just eating a bunch of food?
Well, I'll tell you, we have created a new tradition in my family, and that's thanks to my husband.
What's the tradition?
Turkey bowl.
Oh, that's right.
He ended up creating turkey bowl last year, and we are moving forward with that tradition this year. And
so is that football or flag football?
It is flag football, and to no surprise, because you know my husband, he loves football and he loves family and he loves bringing everybody together. And what better way than putting on a turkey bowl? So we had a turkey bowl last year. It started really early. We, had put it out there and we got about 30 people that actually signed up to join us on Turkey Bowl. It created 4 teams and we are looking to actually have that done this year as well. So that is our new family tradition, is trying to get that Turkey Bowl out there. We're very excited and we look forward to seeing everybody who's signed up.
Nice. Yeah. Are you looking forward to eating turkey? And what's your favorite? What do you like to eat?
So I really do enjoy Thanksgiving. The components of bringing family and food together is obviously always great. But the really specific thing and special thing about Thanksgiving is I actually get to eat stuff that I don't normally eat during the year on Thanksgiving, which is number 1, obviously turkey. And number 2, stuffing. I love stuffing. Actually. And I personally like the stuffing with the gravy and the turkey and then a little bit of rice. And that to me is like, oh, I love it. So
it tastes just like Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Are you cooking anything?
I'm not much of a cook.
Oh, that's right. I mean, but we should have done a turkey for your Debbie can't cook.
I do have to say that I have attempted like ham. And so when I do get in a mood, I will cook ham. Ham is a little finicky because you want to make sure that you don't dry it. But if I do cook something in a main dish, it'll generally be the ham.
Yeah, our main dishes we buy. So we'll buy our turkey and our ham from like Honey Baked Ham. You just have to wait in this god awful line, but we'll just cook a bunch of sides.
Yeah. Very good. Very good. Well, I know a lot of people now outsource their Thanksgiving dinner just because there's a lot involved in it. So I know a lot of people do that. But what I really enjoy about Thanksgiving is the homemade stuff. So if you can really, but obviously you have to balance that with the effort of making it. But some people are just really talented and they can do this like with their eyes closed.
I don't know. I just never got the whole waking up at the crack of dawn to start your turkey. But I guess people really like it's their tradition and they love doing it. And
yeah. So like when you do it, do you have a specific place that you guys have Thanksgiving or is there a rotation?
There's a rotation. So last year we celebrated at my brother's house and he lives in the East Bay, and this year it's going to be at my house. But we've always had it like a huge thing where like my whole family will get together and host. But since COVID, like we've all been stuck in our own little bubble. Mm-hmm. So it's just like me, my siblings, and my mom. What the good thing about co-parenting is I don't have to go to 2 different houses. Just like, the planning, like, okay, are we going to go to your mom's for Thanksgiving lunch and then to my place for dinner? Like, just trying to plan around it.
You kind of have to share, right?
Yeah.
Like, I get it. I have to say Thanksgiving used to be huge in my family growing up. And it was because there was very like specific people that would hold Thanksgiving. And so it worked out really well because you knew that they were hosting Thanksgiving every year. Mm-hmm. And then what ends up happening is obviously your family grows. And so with family growth, you start realizing, like places don't hold that many people. And so you kind of start parsing out and doing your own thing. And so it becomes tough. And then what ends up happening is that Thanksgiving is big and then Christmas is big. And so there's like 2 big events all within like a month away from each other. So Thanksgiving isn't as big as what it was as I was growing up, but it's okay. We still do a big Christmas and it's great. So Thanksgiving is a time where, you can kind of like rotate because people have their own bubble of Thanksgiving. So that can be fun too.
So how are you going to split up time with Peter's family? Because I know his family's not local, but they're around, right?
Yes. Yeah. So Peter's family is very, they have a small family. And in general, I did not realize this, but a lot of Asian families don't necessarily do the traditional Thanksgiving and they go out to like dim sum.
Yeah. I know some families that just don't even celebrate it.
Yes.
We're just like, okay. Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it's just like another day, right? So in regards to his family, it is a little smaller. So it's a much more intimate event, but we always welcome his family to whatever's happening on my side. So nice. That's kind of how we deal with it because, again, we want to make sure that everybody is involved and feels included.
Yeah. Do you have any traditions that you guys practice, like other than the turkey bowl that you're doing? Do you guys usually do anything?
Yes, I would say Thanksgiving is the point in time when we decide to figure out what we're doing for Christmas.
Yes.
So that's like one of the traditions is like we got everybody together. So everybody has an input. Like, what are we doing for Christmas? Are we doing a white elephant? Are we doing Secret Santa? And where is it going to be? So that's kind of one of the things that we we try to get done during Thanksgiving. How about you, Liza? What do you guys do?
Well, we used to do I used to make my family do turkey trot every year. But I mean, I kind of felt bad waking them up every morning just to do something that nobody likes doing but me, which is run and then paying for it. Usually just getting together. I mean, we don't really have like a tradition that we do, but the biggest one is obviously getting together and eating together. And maybe
is that an all day thing for you guys?
It could be an all day thing.
Yeah.
It usually we'll maybe do like a late dinner, depending on my siblings too, because they have significant others. So like we have to plan around like them seeing their in-laws and then coming to us. But usually it always ends at like with my family, because like we usually like to like drink and karaoke, all the fun Filipino stuff that we like to do. But what I do look forward to every Thanksgiving is pumpkin pie.
Oh.
And do you love pumpkin pie?
I do.
But I haven't had, so you know what? I'm not picky. Like pumpkin pie to me tastes the same. I just have to have a shit ton of Cool Whip on it.
Oh, see, I like just like the very plain pumpkin pie. I don't actually even.
You don't put anything on it? Mm-mm. But so like Costco tastes amazing to me. I've had homemade pumpkin pie. It tastes the same. And I haven't been to a place where I have had a pumpkin pie and was like, this is amazing. But it's always amazing to me.
Oh.
You haven't had one that was like.
No, not that I can recall. I mean, like, well, I do like pumpkin. Well, that's the other thing, right? Like as growing up, I didn't think about pumpkin anything other than pumpkin pie, but now you have pumpkin bread, pumpkin muffin. There's a lot of things that you can do with pumpkin.
Lattes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, I like pumpkin, but I can't have too much of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm definitely looking forward to dinner. Yeah. So a couple of things through the traditions. Though the traditions are different, the sentiment is the same: to spend quality time with friends and family, give thanks, and reflect on what's most important in life. We do that as well. So one of the things that we try to do is take a moment and like give thanks.
Yeah.
Do you guys do that?
We started to do it.
Oh.
We started to do it, but then like usually when we do it, we've already had a few drinks. It's like... Yeah, but we started to do it. Like now I actually sit down with my kids and say like, what are you thankful for? Like, what has this past year taught you so far? And I like it. Like I like, the
taking
answers
that
like
moment,
doing it.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
I used to think it was dumb, but it's not.
No.
So, I mean, I have some facts here just in case nobody knows, but Thanksgiving is celebrated on the 4th Thursday of November. Canadians celebrate their Thanksgiving every year on the 2nd Monday in October.
Why do Canadians do that?
Because Canadians can do whatever they want to do. Aren't they like a whole new other country, I guess?
Yes, but there are many different ways that people celebrate Thanksgiving. From hearty feasts to sharing blessings, each culture has its own traditions. So speaking of cultural traditions, China celebrates the annual Chengchu Moon Festival. Chinese families meet for a 3-day feast featuring...
they get 3 days?
3 days.
Yeah.
3 days, girl. That already sounds good to me. It's featuring moon cakes containing duck egg yolk, lotus seed paste, and sesame seeds. Sharing the moon cakes with family and friends reflects unity and peace for the upcoming year. Today, the Mid-Autumn Moon Festival is celebrated by worshiping the moon, lighting paper lanterns, and eating moon cakes.
So Germans thank and honor their harvest during Erntedankfest. Due to its religious sentiments, Erntedank is celebrated by both Christian and Protestant churches, which include church service, a parade, and a presentation of a harvest crown to a harvest queen. Today, Erntedank is mostly a religious holiday for fun, food, and Thanksgiving.
Yeah, and Japan observes Labor Thanksgiving Day on November 23rd. Special events are organized to celebrate the holiday, such as the Nagano Labor Festival, which recognizes the environment, peace, and human rights. The other is Nagano Ebisuko Fireworks Festival, displaying the most spectacular fireworks. That sounds like fun.
I know. This all sounds like fun.
Yes.
Barbados celebrates Thanksgiving with the Crop Over Festival. The celebrations include singing, dancing, drinking competitions, feasting, an interesting competition to climb up a greased pole.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So that's great to hear that Thanksgiving is just not here in the U.S. It's celebrated all over the place.
It looks like they like to, like, we all like to celebrate harvesting.
Yes.
Because I guess
isn't
it's
that
harvest season.
Original of Thanksgiving?
I don't know. I guess the whole history behind Thanksgiving is a whole new other thing.
Yes.
So,
well, it's giving thanks.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I enjoy Thanksgiving. I love the fact of giving a moment to thank what is happening to you and recognizing and acknowledging it, bringing families together and enjoying really good food.
Yeah.
By the way, the other part of Thanksgiving that people really enjoy is the day after Thanksgiving, Black Friday.
Yeah. I don't do that anymore. I think we talked about this last year.
Yes.
That like it's just, you don't save that much money anymore. Like you go and like you fight with people over parking and like over something that's like $5 cheaper than it was yesterday.
Well, you know, I don't do it at all. I did it once and I like more the Cyber Monday.
Cyber Monday is usually a better deal.
There you go.
Yeah. So, I mean, some people just do it as a tradition.
Yes.
They just like to get up and go shopping, and it's a tradition. They just like to go with their families, and that's totally fine. Just not me.
Yeah. Well, I'm on the same boat as you, but we'll share the Cyber Monday deals.
Yes, for sure. So to end this, what are you thankful for, Debbie?
I'm just thankful for my circle.
Yes.
I'm thankful for my family, my friends. I'm very grateful for where I am at. I can complain about this or that, but in the scheme of things, I am very thankful for my circle.
Ditto. How about you, Irene? Are you dittoing that, Irene?
Irene's dittoing.
I'm ditto all of that, and I'm super thankful just for this podcast and this opportunity, and
I'm learning
all the fun that we're having.
I'm learning. I know you're learning, and I'm glad that we are able to have this forum and this channel, and for us. And thank you, Irene. I'm very thankful for Irene, because honestly, I would not have ever imagined or thought of doing this.
And I mean, I'm thankful for our listeners and people that have listened to us from the beginning, and all of our guests and our supporters.
Yes.
Thank you guys.
Thank you. It keeps us going.
Yes. And spend the day with your loved ones, your family, eat a lot of turkey or whatever you usually eat. And happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, guys.